Well, today it's time to install the Maxxfan. Actually, I don't need that much for it. Drill, screws, saw, interior frame, which will come to the inside, so it won't be installed for now. It will only be put on when the ceiling goes in. I will determine the hole, make the roof, hole saw, and a frame underneath. Then the Maxxfan can be installed. First, we need to determine the spot where the Maxxfan will go. Normally, you would say to place it in the middle, but there are two protrusions on the roof. So if I place it a bit more to the right, I will just miss those protrusions. And then you actually have a very flat edge for the Maxxfan. So I'm going to tape it up properly first. That's crepe tape. It's very handy for marking, but also for a kind of protection. When you go over the roof with the saw, it helps prevent the roof from getting damaged too quickly. The hole for the Maxxfan is 400x400 or 40x40 centimeters. We made a small template of 40x40 so that I can easily outline the hole and adjust it a bit if needed, because it is very precise to fit exactly between the protrusions of the roof. You can also nicely use the lines of the roof to ensure that it is perfectly horizontal in the length direction of the bus. So you can just run a small strip along those lines, and then you can be sure that it sits nicely straight. Not that you can see it anywhere, but it feels really good to know. I also make some diagonal lines on it so I can know exactly where the holes need to go. Then I first drill a small hole in the corners, and then I drill a hole of about 20 with the stepped drill. And then I saw from hole to hole with the jigsaw. And of course, you must not drop the camera. Once the hole is cut out, use a file and some sandpaper to tidy it up a bit. Later, it will be painted to prevent the edge from rusting easily. First, I need to make a little frame. I have sawed 8 identical pieces of wood, and I will glue them together in a windmill pattern. That is poplar plywood that you can simply glue together with yellow wood glue. I will screw them together, and I ensure with the wooden corners that it is exactly at a right angle. Otherwise, the Maxxfan won't fit in later. Wood glue in between, screws in. I need to let the wood glue dry for a bit. That takes about half an hour. Then I sawed a sponge in, because it comes up against the roof edge, against the structural beam of the bus. I will glue it with the window adhesive, using the Dore from Sika. That is the very hard, stiff glue. I also get really dirty hands from it, and you can hardly get it off. I glue it with blocks that have a soft side, so that I don't damage the roof of the bus. A whole bunch of clamps on it, and then just wait a bit.
A few moments later.
It fits perfectly. Then I will drill the pre-programmed holes of the Maxxfan through the metal and not far into the wood. And then I can put screws in tightly.
Ta-da!
Well, remove all the metal springs neatly. That is always life-threatening. They cause a lot of damage. I will glue it in later with a flexible decasyl. So, a flexible sealant. Actually, to make it more waterproof. Well, this is what it looks like from the inside. Well, the Maxxfan is in. That is to say, everything is prepared. Just some sealant and a few screws left, but that's all good. That's about the Maxxfan. Next, I will show you. What I want to show you is the preparation of the holes for the windows, and how it goes to the spray booth. That is also a very exciting project. See you next time.